I'll be talking about my AI Builder, which is a SaaS product that lets users create their own AI projects using their choice of LLM models, uploaded data, and customized settings. The problem was that even though a lot of users had access to this product, not everybody created their own projects. Initial testing showed that the right side panel was a major problem. So I digged deeper and then I leveraged the existing data where to understand that who our users are and where are they facing major issues. I dived deeper in the user research where I conducted user interviews and usability testing. And major finding was that 70% of the users didn't use 40% of the product's features, and that was majorly because of a lot of use of technical jargons, lack of alignment with their mental model for information architecture, and there was a lot of cluttered space. So post that I conducted an ideation session and had different how might we statements, which was more brainstorming sessions. Then I conducted a card sorting session with the users to understand their mental model. And there were a lot of iterations related to the right side section where we had different categories, but initial user testing showed that this was not very successful. So I went back to the sketching and I now focused on a completely different layout. So now we have two split screen design where I gave focus to more area to the settings panel so it didn't feel very cluttered or overwhelming. And the before after is on the left. You see that on the right side it is quite crammed up, and now we have two separate screens, and then I focus more that we have three different categories. There was a lot of work went into the toggle buttons, what features should be where. Like I introduced drop down menus and then radio buttons, which was initially very confusing. The knowledge base was extremely important because this is where they upload their data, their files. So this was also something that I had to work on a lot. And then I also worked on onboarding the user. So left is the older dashboard and right side is the newer dashboard. So the major area that I worked on was the introduction or the banner. So here you can just come ask the bot what their questions are and their understanding of this. So the initial sentiment of the user was that they loved this area. I also introduced templates and getting started section. So this helped the users as well. And then through the data mart that we have in other analytics, the result was that there was 60% increase in the product usage. There was a lot of reduction in the steps needed, task in completion times, and then the user queries also reduced and the customer support tickets also reduced by 60%. What I would do differently is that I would not waste time in sticking in the similar kind of design, but I would be bold and then check out what different redesign option do we have. I would collaborate more with the developers, and I would create a design system earlier so it's easy to make collaborations. Thank you.